Yo, this is episode 80, Roundtable Discussions. Got myself, Bro Mac,
AKA
Rap Nerd,
AKA
Relly Wilson,
AKA
Relly Martinez,
AKA
Relly Brock Mac, Rodamez,
AKA
Dennis the Menace,
AKA
Sophisticatedly Hood,
AKA
Jake from State Farm Face.
AKA
Shit, I forgot. Man, I'm throwing off today, man. But I'm gonna end it with Tequila Pop. I'm gonna think of the rest on the outro. And I'm sitting here with the good brother.
My name's Dontae Comans,
AKA
Comans,
AKA
straight to leave the dawn of Trump.
AKA
Call me what you want, but don't call my phone.
Ooh, AKA
Wilkesburg's next mayor.
AKA, I like that.
Stand for something or fall for anything, man.
One more, give me one more. AKA
Bell's dead, but everybody's gonna call me Poppy.
All right. So before we start every episode, we start with a weekly recap. So if you could maybe tell myself and the people that are listening and watching how your week was, that'd be great.
I gotta keep it a bean, man. I had a great week. You know, it was the holiday weekend.
What's the holiday weekend?
So, in my mind, anytime there's a holiday coming up, it makes just the week go faster.
Yeah.
So I work from home, or I'm a daycare also because the wife be in the office. So, just being there playing with her. Fucking, she's potty training, so I gotta be like working and like, you gotta go potty. You gotta go potty, because she'll say anything in the world, but I gotta go to the bathroom. And we put some undies on her too instead of pamper, or just let her run around naked. So I've definitely been like pulling on my emotional strings every day, and that shit it blew my mind. So I went and bought some pull-ups because I don't know. She's not even 2 yet,
Yeah.
so I'm not ready just to see her run around with some drawers or having to wash her and my wife's drawers. Like that shit's just not cool.
You gotta grown. She's like getting grown.
Yes, it's crazy. She'll be 2 in July. So just doing that, working, potting. I produced my wife's podcast too. They had the good.
Shout them out.
Oh yeah, man! Shout out to Black Political Millennials, man. Ashley, Comans, and Martel, aka Pure Resistance. It's a dope show. Y'all should check it out, man. Get all your political news. They touch on a lot of the races anytime election time's coming. They actually just did an interview with Ed Gainey, and that should be coming out this week.
So, not to cut you off, but my mom recently just reached out to me and was like, "You should interview him."
I think I should.
I was like, "Okay."
His office is right down the street.
Yeah, so maybe I gotta do that.
I think he definitely should.
That's my mom's request, so maybe I gotta kind of have to do it.
Hey, but you know what though? They even doper. We got him on there, because I support him.
Okay.
But then if you brought in Peduto too, I don't the same one.
Who's that?
That guy that runs Pittsburgh now.
Oh, okay.
But
I don't know nothing about politics.
Okay, that's Pittsburgh's mayor right now.
No clue.
But that would be good though too, just to to get some both sides, get a little flavor. But I'm definitely Team Ed. He's a good dude. Like we met a couple times and same background. His mom had him young as hell, 15, just like my mom. He from right over there. Just like I said, telling me before this, we talked about they used to call the high rise. He's from the high rise up there too. So he's from the gap.
So he's very relatable.
Yes, and he's actually in the streets all the time. Like, being a state rep, he'll say he'll take pictures with everybody. But
he's a real one.
Yeah, he is. I mean, everybody got their thing with him once you're like a real politician.
Yeah.
I'm not a politician. I'm just a nigga that I feel like I can do some great things.
All right.
So my week was cool, man.
we get there. We gonna get there.
My week was cool, man. Easter was dope, man. Went back to church. I'm an usher at Wesley A.M.E. Zion on the Hill. Reverend Grayson, shout out to them.
You do it all.
I tried, man. I tried. So that was the first time being in church since the pandemic. So that was dope. Then went to a birthday party. I turned to a 10 o'clock event. Like we was there from like 2 to 10. So that was just it's when you're around good people, man. It's just the time just fly, man.
You laugh and have a good time.
Yeah. And it was this week my first time going to a bar.
Like going out.
Since yeah. We went for Dre's Ashley. We went to the gym.
Yeah, Dre, you didn't invite me. I didn't know that at all. I was
Joe there, but Rel was.
Yeah, I was at the crib and the bitch like, nigga ain't invite me. I'm about
I'll put you in that picture too. But you know, my week was cool, man. How was your week?
Okay, I'll answer that.
Okay.
Second part of the question is, what kept you pushing? What kept you motivated to keep going this week?
Whew, life, man. I gotta keep it real. I'm a super positive person. Everything I do is positive. Like, you know, I pray every day, so I pray for myself. I pray for people who love me, who hate me. It might sound corny, but I know I do that because it's like, if you keep that good energy around you, good things will come. You gotta fuck that negative stuff. Like, that is really a cancer. That will bring your whole life down. And I'm a person, even though I work from home, I don't bring home to work and I don't bring work to home. So I just try to keep it balanced. And every day feel like a Thursday. Every single day feel like a Thursday. So
why Thursday then?
Because it's like, you know what, you're right there at the weekend for real.
Yeah.
You're far away from Monday.
Yeah.
But it's just, you know,
every day is a good day.
Yeah, anything can happen. Like, you know, karaoke or anything. I just can't wait to get back to the world. So just, you know, I think my family's what really drives me just to make it through these weeks.
Okay. My week was pretty dope. Kicked it with the family on Sunday. I was actually off on Monday, so I was able to, you know, indulge in a few adult beverages on Sunday without feeling too bad. Did that. Was off Monday. Typical work stuff. I tell people every time, like, my life is really boring. Like, I literally go to work and come home and work out, and then I do it all over.
You like paid full?
What do you mean?
Movie.
Yeah.
Ace is like boring.
Very boring. Very boring. I'm a very boring person.
I see how successful you is.
I literally go to work, I work out, I pod, and I just do it like every week. But what kept me pushing this week was my family, because I seen them on Sunday, and I was like, you know, I wish everyone was there, but you know, everyone wasn't there, but just seeing them, it was like, damn, I ain't keeping my family in a minute. So it's like, damn, like, we gotta continue this. Like, since some of us were together, we gotta like continue this wave every week. Because we used to get together every Sunday, whether it was like football or just kicking it. It's like, all right, so we gotta like continue this. The weather's getting nice, you know, barbecue, cookouts, all that stuff. So that's what kept me pushing, honestly. But now that that's out the way, before we even start, I have to address your shirt. For the people that are listening, but are not, like, they're not watching on YouTube, can you please explain the shirt you have on? Because I'm very jealous. I have the shirt.
So I got on, you know, Griselda merch. This is actually the one with, for the listeners, we got all three of them, Benny, Westside, and, yeah, Mean Day. Yeah, they got all three. You know, so this was a tour shirt. This was from their tour. And the Bentley ride, you know, got the 187 on the back. You know, they keep the on the back. I caught this on the actual, you know, sometimes they'll come into a dump. Everything was like half off.
Yeah, I'm jealous.
Everything's half off.
I'm a big Griselda fan, and it's like, I want that shirt.
Me too. And I kind of want to go to Buffalo just so I can check out Buffalo Fiesta, right? I'm not going to lie.
I kind of want to too.
Yeah, like they re-released that Virgil, but in the royal blue, only in the store now?
Yeah, like I gotta go to Buffalo.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah.
I think the 18th there's a drop day. You're gonna put some stuff back out.
And I didn't bring up your shirt to say what I'm about to say. It's just so ironic that I said that you had this shirt on. But the shirt I have on, for people that don't know, is the Black Rap Nerd. This shirt isn't out yet, but it will be dropping soon. And I definitely want to thank everyone that either purchased, repost, anyone that supports in any form or fashion. I definitely want to say thank you because you do not have to do it, and I really appreciate people like assisting me with like, you know,
love you.
Yeah, like assisting me with helping my dreams come true. Like, thank you, like, because you don't have to do it. Like I said, like you don't have to repost, you don't have to purchase anything, you don't have to listen, you don't have to do anything, but you gotta do it. So I really, really do thank you from the bottom of my heart. But this shirt will be out soon. It's the Black Rap Nerd shirt.
That is a baller picture too.
Thank you. Well, honestly, so I'll tell you a story off like how this came about because I don't want y'all to steal anything. Hey. I'll tell you off.
Yeah,
but now that we got all that out of the way, and also subscribe to the YouTube, subscribe to Apple, Spotify, and SoundCloud. You know, however you listen, subscribe and all that good stuff.
Make sure y'all comment too, man. Comment on there and rate that stuff too. Cause you see there, he got his great content. Like, I don't want to take over. He has great content, and he's really going there, reaching out to the city and pulling people in, like before they hit that. You know what I mean?
Hey man, it's a great project, nigga, man.
Hey,
I'm trying something over here.
Hey, I respect it.
Come on, man. But speaking of pods, before we jump into the reason why we're here today, can you give us some background about Straight to the League, what your role is, and what you guys have been doing lately?
So Straight to the League, man, it's me and my two brothers, Short Bus Timmy and Jay Streets. We came together because we have fun together. We get drunk.
Yeah. And
we're friends. So our whole thing is, in a room full of associates, we bring people together as friends for like 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So we said, let's get this and push this moving. So we going on year 4 of this.
Y'all been live. Y'all were like 170 something?
Something like that. We just recorded last night and I still can't remember what number, but
y'all got episodes, man.
Yeah, so it's just been a fun ride, man. We started out just in my dining room, we still in my dining room, but we in a different crib, but the shit was just, an outlet for Wednesday nights, just come get fucked up. Good time, good vibes. We call each other the Good Vibe Gang. Mm-hmm. And we just try to bring, we're really a radio show, because we do that shit live. No edits, just go. But now we're recording and put it out because we do it Wednesdays, but it premieres Fridays out in LA. Shout out to Good News Radio, Keep Good News, all that, man. Great family, great network podcast. They got 2 studios out there in Cali. They got the sports division and the regular. It's just crap.
Yeah, they don't make shit. I'm just over here small with a camera.
No, we trying to do good, man. We just trying to branch off. So I love pot and I can't front. Like
it's the shit.
It's fun.
Since I don't remember if I shared my experience when I went to Straight to the League on this platform, but I'll share it again just in case I got new listeners and new viewers. So Straight to the League invited me to the show, and just so happened it was on my birthday. You know that?
Yes.
So we was over there drinking, and we were drinking vodka.
Yes.
I do remember that. Tito's. I was drinking vodka. So we're recording, we're having a good time. Episode was great. I didn't tell you what happened after that. So one of my friends, he was like, yo, it's your birthday. What we doing? I'm like, yo, I'm around the corner. What we doing? So we went to the spot, started drinking, having a good time. About an hour goes past, another friend hits me up like, I'm down to Denise Earl's, slap through. Sheesh. I'm like, fuck. But I can't say no to it. Right. I was down to Denise Earl's till about like 1:30, maybe 2.
I love it, bro.
On a work day.
Oh, I still had to go to work.
Oh, it was bad.
Did you make it in?
It was bad the next morning. It was bad, my nigga. It was bad. Like, alright, but anyway, that was my story about going on Straight to the League. It was a great episode. I don't know what episode number it was. I'll try to put it in the description.
I ain't want to go all on my phone and look and search. Say, look at this is the cover right there. But so for our show, we flipped album covers or movie covers out magazines. So for him, we did Currency.
Yes.
That was I forgot. That was the one when he was on the New Orleans.
Yeah, with the baseball.
Yeah. That was definitely a dope time, man. Oh yeah, speaking of Straight to the League, man, if y'all go to Soul and Sea or Penn Hills or Southside, check out the Straight to the League menu. I am the Dawn, because I'm the Dawn of the Trump. We got the Dawn and the Timmy is Short Bus Timmy. So check us out, man. Fire Alfredo. I got the lobster with the shrimp. He got the chicken with the broccoli, but homemade Alfredo sauce. It's fire, so check them out, man. Shout out to Brittany Dwayne.
Yeah, man, you gotta be wealthy to order the Dawn.
All right, get a little potato.
All right, so I know we're about 15 minutes in, and you guys are like, "Why are we here? Like, what's the purpose of this episode?" So Dontae and I were together about 2 weeks ago, kicking it with some friends, and just hanging out, drinking, having a good time, talking ish, whatever. And then it hit me like, "Oh, pros are running for mayor, so let me try to get my first political episode, and promote what he has going on. But I wanted to ask, what was the initial thought on why you wanted to run for mayor of Wilkinsburg?
My initial thought is, I don't want to do it. But then I was like, you know what, I feel like I have to do it. Certain people I was looking to see, like maybe if they stepped up, they can, you know, they'll do a good job. And they didn't. So I said, you know what, it's time for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beautiful thing. Like Wilkinsburg is a borough, if anyone didn't know. So we're right outside of the city of Pittsburgh. So we have our own school district, we have our own council, which I'm on the school district right now. I'm on the school board. So I'm on the school board right now. So we got school board, we got our own council, we got it's legit. We got our own everything. Like to keep it a bean. Wilkinsburg is the second largest black populated neighborhood in Pennsylvania.
Really?
Yes. It's crazy.
Never. In Pennsylvania?
Pennsylvania.
What's number one?
Somewhere in Philly.
Yeah,
somewhere in Philly. Somewhere in Philly.
It gotta be North Philly.
Yes, it gotta be.
Badlands. It gotta be North Philly. There's no other way it's not North Philly.
So currently I work in procurement for a company. If you look on my website, you'll see it. But I work for procurement for a company, you know, that's buying and selling goods and helping everything. We do everything in a collaborative effort. And one thing Wilkinsburg is lacking, because we got the pride, we got the people. We're lacking collaboration. Like everything is one of the separate things. The school board's the school board, the council's the council, mm-hmm. The mayor, they come to the council meeting and everything. But there's no intertwining everything to push forward, because we need a force.
Yeah.
Work as a unit for everything to get better. And from what I see people trying to do, they keep trying to reinvent the wheel.
Okay.
If you try to get in the office and try to reinvent the wheel, you're starting out kindergarten.
Okay.
I went to college, so I know collaboration. Why don't we take what we got, put more light to it, get more resources to them, instead of me just trying to run out there and do a quarter of the job what the mayor's doing right now. Like, some people be like, all right, I got these many people vaccinated. Well, our current people in there, we got over 1,000 people vaccinated and stuff. But just imagine if y'all came together, how many more could have been, instead of everyone being sectional. So right now we got like the people in Blackridge, we got people in Wilkinsburg, and we got people in, they say, you know, Regent Square. That shit's all Wilkinsburg. Mm-hmm. If we're all divided, we'll never multiply as a community.
That's true.
So we got to get everyone out there, like to the Little League games. We got to get everyone to the baseball games. We just got to get people intertwined and mingling. Or we got a downtown district that millions of people ride through. We could do something.
What would be considered downtown Wilkinsburg?
Penn Avenue.
Okay.
You know, from Penn Avenue, from Swissville Avenue
to Wood?
I would even give it to
Wood Street.
To Pitt. Yeah, Wood.
I would give it to Pitt. I ain't gonna catch me on that one.
I'll give it to Pitt. Let's call it the business district instead of downtown.
Okay.
And I see a lot of beautiful things. Like I have ideas. Like why not on the weekends we set up? There's lots and shit. Why don't we get people to vet in there? Like we have some very proud people that live in Wilkinsburg. We just need the rest of the world to see it. There's no reason why they're not seeing it. There's no reason why we're not getting more funding. And that's what I want to do. Everything I want to do is just collaboration. Mm-hmm. I want to collaborate with the borough's council and school board to get more grant money in there. Mm-hmm. I want to help our residents. There's abandoned buildings in there. I want to help the residents battle.
If Wilkinsburg is so let's paint the picture. Let's just say hypothetically, the people that are watching, the people that are listening, they are not from the city. Mm-hmm. So they have no idea what Wilkinsburg is. Wilkinsburg is a really I don't say really big, but it's a pretty decent sized neighborhood that has like really nice homes. They just are like abandoned.
A lot of them is abandoned and undervalued.
Yeah, but you know, but almost like what you said, if there's a way that you can find a way to collab, then you know you can probably get some more money into Wilkinsburg and change the trajectory of it.
Yes, because a lot of places, a lot of people think they rent. There's so many grants out there for first-time buyers. Why not help educate our people and to get like some people they own property and they live next to something abandoned, and either we can try to knock it down or they can try to purchase it and fix it up.
Yeah.
We can help them start building generational wealth in home purchasing. They can rent it out. They can move their family next door to them.
Okay, so let's take a step back real quick for a second. It's like, I know your wife is in politics.
Yes. I'm not a politician.
I was about to ask you.
I'm like nigga.
So I guess my question is like, did she like get you into politics, or is there like a family member or anything like that?
I would say she did. I can't front.
Okay.
Because when she ran for school board, she did not go into it to run a school board. She went to help, with the mayor race. Like, I got resources. Let's get this cracking.
Mm-hmm.
Because she went to Willow Hills and everything, but she's from Williamsburg.
Okay.
Her family, her mom, dad graduated. Her grandma still live there. Her uncle, still running around there. We was, the crib we owned was on Lake. Then that was from her grandma to her mom to us. Mm-hmm. So it's deeply rooted. Like, I'm not from here. I lived there since like 2011, 12. Okay. I originally lived over there in like 2005, but I just love it, man. Yeah. It's like the things that people try to say, hey, let's turn the Hill District or Stanton Heights. You can't do shit for it because it's Pittsburgh, it's a city.
Yeah.
But we can get that cracking in Williamsburg.
You have a little bit more freedom.
Yes. Because if something's not a certain way, we can make changes.
Yeah.
Shit, if we get the right people on council, we can change anything.
Okay, so you mentioned change, and also like maybe about 5 minutes earlier you mentioned getting the residents to get in the mindset of home buying and purchasing up homes and changing everything about the borough. What would be the top 5 things that need to change? So what would be like the top 5 things you would say that need to change, and how do you change those things in Wilkinsburg?
The top 5,
or like what would be the top priorities of Wilkinsburg, and how do you change those things?
The top priority of Wilkinsburg, to me personally, before anything can change, we have to get a council that is willing to make the changes. And I would never talk bad about anyone, but I feel like some people are just on there just to say they're on there.
Okay.
There's no reason why things are happening right now that was in place when the current mayor was the president, which was like over 4 years ago.
Okay.
It's like a bunch of fighting and nothing really happening. So
it's like the blind leading the blind.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And I don't know anyone that's in Wilkinsburg on the board or anything, so it's not like I'm trying to like.
No, but there's great people on there.
I have no clue about.
There's great people on there.
Okay.
We just have to get better leadership within there, because I'm gonna keep it real with you. The mayor has little to no power in Wilkinsburg. It's not like how you think Paducah, how he's running the police and all of that. No, we really are a borough where the mayor is influence.
Okay.
Like, I'll go to the council meeting. If someone's not there, I think I'll have a vote. But it's more so influence.
So that would be the number 1 priority?
Yes, because no matter what I want to do, if that's not all together, then I ain't gonna be able to do shit.
Okay.
Just think about it like this: when Obama was president and the Senate and everybody was Republicans, he couldn't get shit done. Mm-hmm. It would be the same way.
Okay.
But that's number 1. Number 2 to me is the kids. We got to get the community involved in more of these sports activities, because if they came out there to see them play, just to see just a good time and help fund them too. Mm-hmm. Think about it like this: if we went to the city, I would never want Wilkinsburg to be part of the city, but if we did, we would be the largest neighborhood in that school.
Yeah, of course.
That's crazy. So it's like that large. If we could put, our football team was the national champions last time they played. Like,
okay, yeah.
But
Wilkinsburg it really is a really big neighborhood.
It is, and if we can get more people just to in our businesses to help promote and fund the teams, they will have less worries. Not as worries as they just fund stuff, but that brings more kids to get excited to come on there. That brings the kids just to be like, I'm from Wilkinsburg, got pride. And that'll also trickle down to bring more kids back into the school, because like on the school board, I know we pay a lot of money yearly for kids to go to other schools.
To go to the league.
Out of the borough. Yes, like in school age kids. Now, I'm not counting like, because we only go to 6th grade. I'm not counting like Westinghouse and all that. Mm-hmm. I mean, they go to charter schools and they're like preschool to.
And y'all pay for that?
6th. Yes, if you live in the borough, we have to pay that. Yes, it's about $6 million a year we pay the charter schools.
So before you get to the third issue or the third priority, mm-hmm. Is that why? Because this is what I hear. So I don't know. Maybe you correct me. Maybe you could correct me. Is that why Wilkinsburg taxes are so high?
No, it's the taxes are high because the cribs are undervalued.
Because that's one of the reasons that's one of the main complaints I hear. Is Wilkinsburg taxes are extremely high?
It is. It's the school board taxes. So the taxes are high because our properties aren't valued correctly. It takes a lot of money if we just reassess everyone, and also would kind of be unfair to like grandparents that live in their home and everything. Mm-hmm. And it also goes by how much your house is worth. So we got the Regent Squares of the Black Ridge feeling like they're paying more because their homes are worth more than say in the Middleborough. Like I'm currently looking to buy a new home, and in Regent Square there's homes like $638,000.
And that's funny that like that's funny. I don't say it's funny, but Regent Square is technically Wilkinsburg.
Yes, over to Braddock Avenue. Once you're packed, I mean, it's all like some streets are, the city, all intertwined and everything like that. But the taxes are high because there's a lot of abandoned property, mm-hmm. and we just got to get more people to move in. And they worry about it like the taxes are high, but I'm not gonna say unless because you can't count anybody's pockets. If your house is like 150, you'll feel it some. Your mortgage will probably be like, if you get a house that's 160,000, your mortgage will be about 900, and half of that will be because of the taxes. Mm-hmm. So that's why they say that, because the taxes are high. But like I was saying, like I'm gonna go back to when I was talking about getting people to buy more property. If we can just get more money, same thing with grants. If we get more money funneling into the borough, we can lower those taxes, because the taxes were actually just lowered by 3-4% maybe like 2-3 years ago.
That's
before I got out of school.
That's a nice cut.
So at first we were like the highest, and I don't want to say the nation, but we were the highest. We're still pretty high though.
Some taxes are high.
Yeah, especially if you want to buy like a real big home.
Yeah.
But we try to do that try to eliminate that by, like I said, and get people to buy these cribs. Or even if the crib was knocked down, you should be able to help the people that buy their next door, the lock that's open, they can start a garden or anything. And that's bringing more money to the borough too, mm-hmm. because that's going to bring more property value to that person.
Yeah, and that's going to bring in more businesses, and it's just going to flow of
Yes, there's just certain businesses like we're here in Finishing. We had one of these, that would be dope. Yeah, we got like a coffee shop. We got Biddle.
That's one of the first things you said when you came here.
Like if we had like a juice spot, mm-hmm. forget about it. Because niggas love juice too. They be acting like it's a white thing. Like nah.
Okay, so look, this is okay. Get into what would you feel is your third priority, and then I gotta get into the next topic because it's very interesting to me, and I want to get your take on it. Mm-hmm. But what would you say is the third priority that Wilkinsburg needs to take care of?
When we talk about the tax and everything, getting rid of the blight, mm-hmm. the abandoned properties that's falling apart, mm-hmm. that would help. There's some homes that don't have a roof. It should be knocked down, but we got to get money to do that. Yeah, and that goes back to grants and everything. It's like everything is separate, but it all ties together. Yeah, all of it.
This group needs to get with this group, and y'all need to collaborate and put the brains together to figure out a plan to get whatever it is we need.
Yes. Like there should be just I don't want to say weekly meetings, but like maybe once a month, the mayor and the president and vice president of the council and the school board get together and like, all right, well, these grant opportunities are here, bang, 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 because we do got grant writers.
And right now, even though there is COVID, there's no reason why you guys can't be able to get a Skype, a Zoom call together, a bi-weekly Monday morning.
Because the school board meetings are still, Zoom. Mm-hmm. But my thing is, if we send the kids back, should we go back?
Yeah.
Like we sent our kids went back. What's today's date?
Today's Motivational Monday. So
yes.
But so today's date is the 12th.
Okay, yeah. So by then, they be going back to 12.
Yeah.
Or meetings should go back in a meeting. Like, how can we be like, I don't feel safe? But y'all let these kids go back and feel
That makes
safe?
0 sense. Like, 0 sense.
So yeah, we gotta get a line. Like, we cannot survive if we stay separate. And that goes from more to the board to either to the people. It's like, don't think your side's better than this side. There's a reason why this side has their leaves picked up by a truck, but the inner part don't.
Mm-hmm.
Like 2 blocks over, these niggas get their leaves picked up weekly, like sucked up. But us, we got a bag and thrown away. There's no signs or anything like that. It just needs to be equality. We all, because we are one Wilkinsburg.
I like that, one Wilkinsburg.
One Wilkinsburg at the beginning and end of the day.
Okay, so throughout the course of the interview, I heard you say I'm not the politician, I'm the nigga. I'm not gonna say a lot of cursing, but to be a politician, cursing. Like, I guess my question would be, you're not, that wouldn't like hurt your campaign in a sense by being, you know,
me?
Not by being you, but like, I guess in the world of politics, they want someone who is, I guess, a little bit more proper. Polished.
You know who our lieutenant governor is?
No.
He was the mayor of Brown. His white guys would walk around with a flannel shirt on all the time, sleeves rolled up, tattoos.
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm all for it.
Yeah.
I love the rap shirt. I want my mayor or whoever.
You see my campaign picture got the veggies in that hoodie.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know where I'm from.
I actually screenshot that. It's in the front. That's hard. But don't get me wrong. I don't mind personally. But society, they want someone more.
Excuse me, everyone.
Yeah, it's like that's not going to. You don't think that may hinder your political career in the future?
I don't have a political career. This is my last stop.
Okay.
It's bigger than mayor.
Grand opening, grand closing?
Yeah, like no matter how long I do it, I'm not saying I'm just trying to do it one term.
Okay.
But I don't want to go higher than being a mayor. Like, we don't get paid. I mean, we get
whatever you say, I'll accept it.
No, I'm just saying it's just like maybe like $4,000 a year, maybe.
That's it?
Yes.
What are you gonna do this shit for?
Because we need a change, bro. We need a connector for it. We don't need a politician.
Okay.
We need somebody that is really going to bring the people together. Like I was saying, it's the second largest majority black neighborhood in Pennsylvania. Why aren't we getting funded like that? You know what I mean? There's dope groups like Cure Violence with Andre Scott, he's a current councilman, and Godfrey and Lee Davis. Mm-hmm. They're doing Cure Violence. They do basketball tournaments and everything. Why aren't we putting that on a bigger pedestal? Like,
because it is.
I mean, it's like we should help anybody that's trying to do something good. We should help them.
Yeah.
Fund their thing. Like, I'm currently helping my brother Heaney help him with start his nonprofit to help the kids, because older people are important. We need the OGs. We need their knowledge. We need to center around them. But we have to bring these kids up.
Yeah.
And have some sense of a neighborhood. Bring it, like, what's the corniest thing in the world, bro? Put the neighbor back in the neighborhood. Because everybody just want to be in the hood.
Yeah. Like, it's almost like, I remember like growing up, like, it was a community in Garfield.
Yes.
Like, it was literally a community, however you define community. Like, it was one of those things where it's like, not saying my household particularly, but it's like, oh, y'all don't have any food in the house. Come on, baby. Come get a plate.
Bro, white aunts used to take me, S.A., Dre, all Mike Knight, all of us. We used to all go out and just kick it up there, go out to eat or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like, people's parents.
So I guess that's my next thing. Like, that would be your political, like your campaign saying, or so, like, make it more of a put the neighbor back.
Put the neighbor back in the neighborhood, or you can the value will never multiply.
Yeah. So why does someone need to vote for Dontae over the next person?
Well, they need to vote for me because, I mean,
because I'm a nigga.
Some people are doing one good thing, but you can tell where their heart is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't have to talk shit about the next person. You just gotta look at their track record and them as a person more so than what they try to put them as a front. Because just because you're trying to mirror off what's going on already and doing this small sect of it, it's kind of counterproductive.
I agree.
It's like I can go out there and try to clean it up, like let's get a force and clean everything, or I can bring more light to this shit that's happening already, and we can go in with instead of 10 people, we can have 60 people, 100 people.
Yeah.
All at once cleaning.
For the people that don't know who Dontae is, what type of person he is, I'm going to tell y'all real quick. So, when I first had the initial thought of starting the podcast, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I still don't know what the hell I'm doing. I just doing shit, and whatever happens, happens. But I reached out to Dontae, and he gave me some advice. Not only did he give me some advice, he gave me a microphone that him and his team were currently they were no longer using. And said, "Hey, I know what you're trying to do. Here's a microphone. Get to it." Am I lying?
No.
I drove over.
Strong as hell?
Huh?
But that mic strong as hell?
That mic can pick up shit two blocks away right now.
Mic is strong as hell, and I did not have to turn it down.
Yeah, but that's the type of person he is. Like, he seemed like, hey, this is what Rel's trying to do. I have a piece of equipment that he could probably use here, and that was I think we used that microphone for maybe like the first 10 episodes, maybe 10, 20 episodes, 10, 15 episodes, whatever. But that's the type of person he wants to see people do better.
Yes.
He doesn't just want to just take everything for himself. Say, give me, this is mine. It's like, yeah, I want something for myself, but it's like, it ain't no fun if everybody eats beef.
Everybody eats beef. Like my co-host say, man, when the tides have, all of our boats are raised.
Yes.
Like, fuck that.
So if you're on a borderline of why you should or why you shouldn't vote for Dontae, that's the reason why. Because in my humble opinion, he is a person that wants everybody to win. And I know that because I've known him for a long fucking time.
Yes, man. Even people that don't like me, I want you to win. Real shit. Like, you get the smell of my name or whatever. Like, I genuinely, like we said, I pray for everyone. Like, people that love me, that hate me, because we all need each other for real. And we all are like making fat decisions where we're getting fucked up. Mm-hmm. And if we can all just pick each other up at all times, shit's dope, man. Like, once I hit like 30, that shit is just like, it's just love life more. Like,
yeah. So, make sure you get your asses out and vote. When is the date to go vote?
May 18th?
May 18th.
You have until May 3rd to register to vote in Wilkesburg. If you're in Wilkesburg and not registered, you got until May 3rd. Vote early too, if you can.
Vote early. What does a mayor do for people like me? I don't know what a mayor does.
In every place is in different things. It's more so like we try to influence businesses to come into the neighborhood. We collaborate with the council and everything to make sure stuff is run. We don't run the police, but we do kind of work hand in hand. And that's one thing that's important too. I forgot to mention that. Okay. We gotta bring, as much as people, after that Real Mayor Tyler shit happened, it kind of got more separated. It's like the people turned against people and everything, which was just a terrible thing. We need justice for him, but I feel like the attention was just not put into the right place to get something done. It's like we need to just really holler at these police. They're not in the community no more. They're somewhere just riding around just giving people the mean mug. But we do got Officer Coffee. Cool Officer Coffee's like, man, he's the coolest dude. Black cop. He be legit. The kids love him. They run up and take pictures with him.
Is he of the neighborhood? Is he like from the neighborhood?
I don't think he's from there, but
he understands. He understands.
Yes.
Okay.
It's like when I was little in Garfield, car ride past on Brownway, they'd give us football cards. Yeah. Or they'd joke with us and shit.
Because,
and that's just one neighborhood. If it's this borough and y'all in here, we should do shit like have a softball game. Like,
that would be dope.
Like the Wilkesburg versus the cops or the hoop game and different things. We have to let them know, like, hey, we're here, we're not going nowhere. You can lose your job, but we're still here.
Yeah.
They gotta get in the community and be not just a nigga staring at somebody. They gotta actually do some good. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying they're bad or anything, but we need to see the softer side.
Yeah.
I would trust somebody with my life if I knew that they were good people, more than I would trust somebody in my life because he's a sharpshooter and an asshole.
Yeah.
Like, fuck that. Fuck that. We need it because it goes all back to collaborating. If we get everyone together to get this craft, we can be a force.
Wilkinsburg does have potential.
Yes, man. We have there's cribs like me and my wife are house hunting, man. 5 bedrooms for like $70,000.
Yeah.
We put like 10,000 in, and that shit's Gucci.
Yeah.
Instead of just going to go spend 160,000 somewhere.
Over in a neighborhood where you're not even involved.
Yes. And if you feel like we need change, you can run for the council. It's way harder to get elected in the city than it is in Wilkinsburg.
If you're in the city of Pittsburgh, and you want an opportunity to be a homeowner, buy back the block. You see, they already bought up Garfield. Woof. They already bought up East Liberty, Larimer. Like, so Wilkinsburg is like your last shot.
Yeah, and there's hella like just lots, just empty lots. You can buy cribs. They got even just buildings. That's like that shit. There's hella opportunities, and there's programs too. Like, I can't stress that enough. Once I just took a step back and looked at everything, there's so much shit to help, but there's no one talking about it.
Do you think if you're able to send me the links, I can put them in the description, so that way people that are watching on YouTube or on whatever audio site that you decide to use, we can put the links that way. If you're interested in getting some help and assistance, we got the links for you guys.
Yes.
But before we continue, let me just do something. All right. It's tradition here that we have to get into the rap nerd segment of the show.
I love it.
The rap nerd segment. So, it's a question I've been asking everyone recently. What was your first album you ever purchased and why? And I'm adding a second part to this question, but I want to ask that one.
It might have been Reasonable Doubt. The tape.
I never even seen the tape before.
Oh, I got the original Reasonable Doubt CD also with Freeze record on it.
I got the CD in my trunk.
Yeah, I got the Freeze record one, but I had the cassette tape. But and the crazy thing is, once I got the CD, I recorded over that bitch. I ain't even gonna lie. You put tissue in the little bit. I think I might have recorded DMX over there for somebody. I used to dub tapes for niggas.
Prayers for DMX, man.
Yes, prayers for DMX, man. He needs that energy. They're talking about to let kids one by one. Fuck protocol. Let everyone in there at one time.
Yeah.
Touch on him.
Yeah.
Get him right. Yeah, pause. I mean, shit. Late night, let his fiance come touch him. Hey, you might, that nut might bring you back. He said, you know.
So Reasonable Doubt was the first album you ever purchased?
Yes.
Second part of that question, what was the first rap concert you ever been to?
Am I going to count Chris Cross? Did I count Chris Cross?
Yeah, that was my first concert.
I went to Chris Cross when they were the backwards cross colors and shit.
At the Civic Arena?
Yeah.
I went to that one too.
Oh, man. Now that's the one I can remember, but my first one by myself was DMX at David L. Lawrence, the original convention center.
Ooh.
That shit
was that was the day after the Hard Knock Live tour?
No.
The next day?
Before that.
Before that?
Yes. This was like a few years. This shit had the Northside niggas Almighty perform. I was in middle school, like I might have been like 7th grade. He was at the David L. Lawrence Convention Center, the original one. In there, man. I'm in there like we had to be me, my nigga Dion and Jay. We had to be the youngest ones in there. All these adults in there. That shit was cracking. I can't believe one more let me go. But
yeah, my first concert was Criss Cross. I went with my cousin Kiana, and we wore our clothes backwards. But my mom wouldn't let. So my mom took us, but my mom wouldn't let her wear her clothes backwards. I don't know why, but she was pants. She was super pissed. I had my clothes on backwards. Like fuck that. I want Criss Cross.
That is hilarious.
But my mom would not let her wear her clothes backwards.
She said, "Be a lady."
I don't know why. I think she cried. I think she cried.
What you mean? Let this nigga do it?
Yeah, and she's older cousin. So
Yes.
Yeah, but the mayor of Wilkinsburg. We got the future mayor of Wilkinsburg. This is my first political podcast, man. Like I'm honored to, for one. To,
I don't know about it, dude.
Like no, but like for it to be not only someone that I know, but someone that I call a friend.
Yes.
And it's like I don't know anyone that would be like a fucking mayor. Like I could be like, yo, I know the mayor.
And that's why I want to do it, to show people you don't have to be a cookie cutter mold to be a mayor or be anything. That's why we also set up Comans for Change, a PAC political action committee, so we can raise funds for candidates who want to run. Because that's the one thing you think about is like, damn, I can't afford this. We're here to help you, no matter where you're at. Like, especially if first priority is Wilkinsburg. But if there's not a race going on, we'll definitely help fund anybody else that's deserving. Like, we set that up. It's official. We got a treasurer. We got an account set up. We got the donations online. We trying, man. We trying because it's these signs and stuff is expensive. We got our first batch of these signs, and they did a good job. I got a couple banners on my face on that shit with the big ass veggie sign.
That's hard.
They did a good job.
I mean, if you want to donate some funds to round table discussion, we're here, bro, baby.
Man, I ain't trying to
embezzlement.
Yeah, because you know once we start doing shit like that, we go to jail.
That's a fact. For a long time.
We're like, you stole $50. Let's get this nigga.
For $50. Nigga bought some backwoods.
Yes, and it's like you're a burnt, man. So I'm just trying to show people you can be you. You don't have to be, I don't want to say square.
Yeah, because like, that was like, the question I was getting at earlier was like, you know, like, being the clean cut person that society tells you or society wants you to be. It's like you don't have to do that.
Yes,
and you don't because shit. Look at Donald Trump. He fucking won the presidency. So it's like I'm just trying to be married.
I'm just trying to get it done work, and I'm trying to get it done work. But at the same time, I'm gonna work hard because I don't want to fuck it up.
Yeah.
Because if I fuck it up, they're like, I ain't let them nigga like that do that shit again. So I'm doing that shit for more than me and my baby and wife. That's the number one reason. Like if I'm gonna be in this borough, my little girl's gonna be in this borough.
She's getting raised in here, so I gotta make it right.
Yeah, she's a princess of Wilkinsburg already. Like so it's like I have to do it for her, like and show her because people really be like, I kind of act city and stuff. Like, yeah, well, my aunt was this and that. Fuck that. I'm here taking shots and shit, nigga. My family is from Lincoln and St. Clair Village. I grew up in Garfield and Lincoln. Like, nigga, like you said, dirty project kid, me too. My mom and dad was 15. Like, my dad used to be on punishment and I would be in the room with him. Yeah, I couldn't go outside.
My parents were 17 when they had me.
Yeah, so it's like, in reality, we weren't supposed to make it in anything.
Yeah. I just had this conversation with my wife, like, maybe about 2-3 days ago. I was like, yo, like, I'm not supposed to be where I'm at right now.
Yeah,
I laughed a lot of you niggas.
You're supposed to be dead.
Yeah. like,
don't tell it.
Yeah.
Especially because being street, not being in the streets, but being street is just so easy. That is just the easiest shit. Like, when we niggas grow up, we ain't care about nobody who went to college, but we celebrate the fuck when a nigga came out from jail.
You know who you remind me of? Yeah. And don't take offense to this. I don't think you would take offense to this, but you know who you remind me of? Yeah. And you love this person, so I know this is a compliment too. You know what I'm about to say? Bob Jones.
Oh man, Bob Jones is literally the GOAT.
I was just with Bob like
Bob and Garth. Besides my dad, Bob and Garth raised me, man. Like
you remind me of Bob.
Bob's
it's the beard.
I take that one on.
Yeah, like y'all are two positive people that want the best for the people that are around them. And it's like I know both of y'all hearts, so it's like that's a compliment.
Yeah, sure. That is super compliment. That's some big ass shoes.
Yeah, Bob's the man. Bob is the man. Shout out to BJ. That's
the little Bob with some big shoes, man. Like damn, dog, you gonna be a doctor and CEO and shit. What the fuck?
So, how can people get in contact with you? Whether it's via podcast, becoming the mayor or just personal? How could they Instagram, Facebook, all that?
So I help people do podcasts too. So I know.
Plug your shit.
So straight to the league. Social media, straight to the league 412. That's IG, Twitter is STTL412. But I also got a program. It's 4Kids by Kids, where I help. Before this pandemic thing, I was helping kids at the Cares on the Hill with Reverend Grayson. I was helping kids do their own podcasts because we don't let them be a voice. And I'm gonna bring that in Wilkesburg too. Help kids do podcasts. Like they get told what to do. Adults suck for real.
Yeah.
So we need to hear from them. What they want, what they like, what they don't like. What's up with the schools? We always just go in there and assume what they want. That's why I think it's so dope. There's this girl. There's this woman. I think she might have just graduated high school and she's running for a school board in Pittsburgh. Like, who better than that? Who just was in it?
Yeah, where it's fresh on the mouth.
Yes, and if we can just inspire stuff like that, like so, I help with podcasts I produce. If anyone out there, you can reach out to me, Tay Comans on IG. I'll help you. I'll record that podcast for you, help edit it. I do mine. I do my wife's. Black Political Millennials.
You want to start doing that?
Hey, I would too, man.
I'm sick of doing this shit.
I would too, man. It's a passion, man, just to to get people's voices out there because
as you can see, I'm a one-man show.
Yes,
like, this shit.
Yes, and luckily straight to the team, straight to the league, it's me, and I'll do the sound, but Tim, he's the one that load everything up there. He, if something needs blurted out, I think I said something last night that I might need blurted. Because it's like before I didn't give 2 fucks what I said. I still don't give a fuck what I said.
Yeah.
I don't talk about stuff on the internet because you're going to get my opinion on the podcast.
I save my opinion for my
Yes, like I'm not about to sit there and tell y'all, give y'all all my flavor and shit on there. So
I literally just said the same thing. I was like, I'm not giving out free sauce.
Mm-hmm.
You have to come to this platform to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Or
you're going to get it. So take Comans, hit me up there for Comans for Change though. If you want to donate. Yes, www.comansforchange.com. You can either donate your time by volunteering. They have a sign-up thing on there, or you can give funds. Also, if you have any questions or email us, info@comansforchange.com. Gotta make it a little official. Gotta make it a little official because niggas like, man, I'm not about to get this shit to no Gmail. So hit us up, man. If you're a candidate, that's when it's too late now. For this year. So any candidate that want to hit the ground running now and we can start help raising funds for you, do these fundraisers, hit up at info@comansforchange.com, and no matter what neighborhood you in, of course Wilkesburg got priority, man, but my heart's in, Garfield and Lincoln all day. We could all win.
And please tell them one last time the date to vote and the cutoff and everything like that, so that way you need to know everything about voting for Wilkesburg.
Voting, May 18th, that's the primaries. If you're not registered to vote, no matter where you at, vote. Because there's some dope shit going on there. If you live in a city, I might have these backwards. So if you're in a city, there's also ballot initiatives. There's Breonna's Law, which stops no-knock warrant. That's on the ballot. That's one of the 2 to be voted on. And the whole county, I might have these fucked up, is to end solitary confinement.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like, them 2's on it. So please, no matter where you at, vote.
Very important.
May 18th, vote. If you're in Wilkesburg, vote for me. We have a dope slate for the school board. I can't remember everyone's names. We got some dope council people running too, man. Shout out to Andre Scott. There's a few other. That's the only name I can think of off top. He's a good brother. You know what I like about him? He's a therapist. We need more therapy in these neighborhoods too, man.
You need Tom.
Boom.
Tom.
Boom.
There we go. Hey Tom, this thing on?
Boom.
Tom.
We need that, man. Get these kids just to. It ain't even like violence traumatic shit. It's just, life.
Yeah.
Life is heavy. They've been in the crib for a year. They just need to talk to somebody.
Life comes at you rough, man.
Yes.
Something like if you don't have that person or people to speak to or just like communicate with, man, this shit will beat you up.
Yes, man. Yeah. So but that's important, man. Just to vote, man. They said we can't do shit. Yeah, that's true for like the president and shit. But when it comes to these neighborhoods, we can get shit done, man.
Locally, you have to start locally to make change.
And I'll see everyone in Wilkesburg soon. Knocking on doors.
That's a fact. Yeah, you have to start local in order to make that have an impact on the presidential election. So you have to start at the bottom level, and local is your bottom level. So get your asses out there May 18th.
May 18th.
And vote for the good brother Dontae, man. Real nigga. I vouch for him.
Hey, man. And that means a lot, bro.
I'm nobody. I don't know why you shit.
Fuck that, bro. Brother Wilson, bro.
I'm just a regular.
And that's the beauty of us too, man. This podcast shit, dog. Like, we all got a voice.
Yeah.
And we all got people that will listen.
Yeah.
Some people just think it's so hard to do. No, fuck that. There's apps if you want to do a podcast. You can do the Anchor app on your phone.
Yeah.
Get your app paid. Just talk to that bitch.
It's just consistency and dedication.
You gotta want to do it.
You gotta want to do it. Yeah. But is there anything that we need to touch on, or we forgot to speak to, or anything like that? You want to get off your chest?
No, the same thing, man. Positive is key, man. I'm running a clean campaign. I want to help still. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when I say I'm trying to bring funds and notice, you know, now I also have ads to every program. So if you're feeding kids or anything, I want to bring that shit up. I want to get you the best at anything you can get because you are a reflection of us.
Yeah.
And like you know, we said, if the talents happen, all of our boats raised, man. We can all be one Wilkinsburg.
One Wilkinsburg.
It's my platform, one Wilkinsburg.
I like that.
Mr. Comans for neighborhood. Mr. Comans neighborhood, man. You see my picture with the red? I had Mr. Roger. I ain't take a close one. I had the red bow tie with the dip. With the Comans Garcon chucks on and shit.
No, we need all like hip hop shit. Let them know. All hip hop t-shirts. We need that shit.
Yes, and that's another thing I want to bring too, man. We got so much pride in our borough. Why is there no official place to buy merchandise where we know? I mean, you know, there's the guy at Golfer, he makes shirts and everything. But if the borough was just selling some stuff and say that money can go to fund something for kids therapy, kids haircuts or anything.
Anything positive for the community. Like that. Yeah.
Because the kids are first, for real. Like, we just got to hold them to just, let them know that people care about them.
I was literally, remember we were texting earlier and I was like, I'm gonna just go up the way. And
yeah,
that's what I was talking to Bob about that. And it's what happened. This is like a continuation of
and the kids love seeing you too, like, man, you coming back. And we got so many people that made it out of Wilkinsburg. We just need to just set things up and, collaborate and bring them in, talk to the kids and stuff,
Put your ego to the side.
Yes, man. I'm willing to collaborate with everyone. If you hate me, you call me a bitch. You call my mom a dog ass nigga. I don't care. As long as you don't put your hands on me, I'm praying for you. And I'm trying to help you win. I don't give a fuck. It ain't personal to me. Like, in reality, like, nigga, you don't know me. I got a million niggas that love me, so I don't care if you don't.
That's true.
But I'm gonna still pray for you, man, because you are a soul, man, and we need to do this shit together. What you gonna stand in the corner on mad when everybody else over here together? Come over here and get some of this Henny.
or tequila.
Or tequila. That's what I do. Yeah. Come over here and get this tequila, man. Come on, man. It's a family. Yeah. You're not gonna be mad at somebody if y'all work at the same place and he get a promotion. You don't?
No.
You just want to work with the staff and I'm gonna get my promotion.
Yeah.
I look at it the same thing.
I'm gonna wait my turn.
Yes.
But I'm gonna still work hard.
But it's like, why is this your turn too? You can just find a better job doing something else.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna help you do that. I'm gonna help everyone do that. Comans for Mayor, May 18th.
May 18th. Last part of the interview, we end every episode with a healthy tip of the week. The healthy tip of the week is sponsored by Fish. So for everyone in the Pittsburgh area, make sure you stop down Fish. Get your juices, get your teas, get your smoothies, get everything that they offer, and please support, repost, just stop down, show some love, just whatever you can do to support young black women running this business. So healthy tip of the week, you can provide something that's either physical, mental, or spiritual to people that are listening and watching. That will help.
Spiritual, man, pray. No matter what you believe in, because you don't gotta pray to God, you can pray to your ancestors. Like, I talk to my grandma, granddad, all of them, while I'm holding my child every day, just to let them know, thank you for giving me some knowledge and just help me get to where I want to be, no matter where I want to be. Because everything, this whole earth is spirits. Talk to your ancestors, man. You don't got, if you don't believe in God, talk to whoever. But just keep that open, man, and keep your mind open and just fuck negativity.
Fuck negativity.
And for his health, man, if you gotta take care of that shit. I was talking to my homie the other day, man. He fit. He looked like he in shape and shit. He just had like a enlarged heart and shit, so he got to wear a defibrillator and shit like that. So it's like I would have had no clue he had high blood pressure and shit like that. And I got high blood pressure, so if you on that shit, work out, take your medicine, just fix it before it fixes you.
That's a fact.
Like know the status no matter what it is. Like
that's a fact.
Real.
I like that. Those are two really, really good healthy tips for the week because as black people, and especially black men, we're not big on going to the hospital. We're not big on just doctors and things like that in general. So we definitely need to eat better, have positive thoughts because if you don't eat right and if your mind's on some bullshit, your life will be on some bullshit.
Oh man, just think about whenever you just start doing some positive shit, your whole shit feel better.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you stretch in the morning or just anything. Just change up, man. If you're in a slump, just change a few things and watch it work.
Watch it work. And make sure you get out there May 18th and vote for this good brother.
Yes.
For the mayor of Wilkinsburg, man. Dope shit.
Yes. Hey, the football team say this, man. Why not Wilkinsburg? I love that hashtag. Why not Wilkinsburg? Fuck with us. We fuck with you.
I like that. Again, thank you for your time. Thank you for being
Thank
here.
you for having me, man. I'm not used to being interviewed.
I know.
I'm used to talking to people. I'm not used to it.
But once we were when we were together a couple weeks ago, I'm like, yo, let me do what I gotta do real quick, and I'm gonna double back. I kept my word.
Yes, and I appreciate you.
No doubt. But thank you for your time. Thank you for being here. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for watching. This was dope. It's my first political episode, and I want my friend to become the mayor. So I have to be like, yo, I know the mayor of Wilkinsburg. I got his number.
I am going to be the next mayor of Wilkinsburg.
Yes.
I'm claiming it.
Yes, and I was like, it's cool, and I drank with him.
Hey, shots.
A tequila. Here we go. All right, man. This is episode 80 of Roundtable Discussions. Got myself, Rel Mack,
AKA
Rap Nerd,
AKA
Relly Wilson,
AKA
Relly Martinez,
AKA
Billy Rock Mack,
AKA
Rodamez,
AKA
Dennis the Menace,
AKA
Sophisticatedly Hood,
AKA
Jake from State Farm Face,
AKA
the nigga that look like the nigga off the Lemonhead box,
AKA
oh shit, the Uber,
AKA
oh
man, that was funny as hell.
I'm gonna end it with Tequila Poppy because I can't think of the rest. And I'm sitting here with your new mayor of Wilkinsburg,
Dontae Comans,
AKA,
Tay Comans,
AKA,
call me what you want, but don't call my phone.
AKA,
Bellamy call me daddy, but some people call me Poppy.
ooh, AKA,
Hey, I drink tequila with this guy.
AKA,
Wilkinsburg's next mayor.
AKA,
Mr. Comans' neighborhood.
AKA,
Episode ender.
episode ender. I like that. Again, thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for watching. We out.
Peace.